Hey guys, what is going on? This is Wrestlelamia, back with another episode. Join us now as Wrestlelamia looks at the 20th June episode of SmackDown, as well as the wildest news stories and rumors you need to know, including John Cena's pipe bomb promo shocks the world. Did Cena send a coded message to AEW in his promo? Undertaker talks joining WWE Creative. Another released WWE talent joins TNA. Former WWE superstar Elias sidelined with injury. Divas era tag team returning at Evolution, and more. As always, we won't recap the matches, but look at the good, the bad, and the downright ugly. The good. John Cena pipe bomb. John Cena eviscerated CM Punk on the microphone, with fans rightfully comparing Cena's promo to CM Punk's infamous pipe bomb promo from 2011. Cena put Punk on blast, accusing him of being the best in the world at bullshitting people, calling him Mr. TKO, and name-dropping former WWE superstars Claudio Castagnoli, Matt Cardona, and Nick Nemeth, with some fans believing Cena sent a coded message to AEW. More about that in the news. The champion's promo was exactly what WWE needed to do with the Punk vs. Cena feud, and you could be certain Punk will have plenty to say next week before he challenges Cena for the title. Alexa vs. Asuka awesomeness. It's been a long time since Asuka or Alexa Bliss have had a chance to show their skills, which made tonight's Queen of the Ring clash all the better. Little Miss Bliss and the Empress of Tomorrow have always had great in-ring chemistry, and tonight's match showed that hasn't changed. It was refreshing to see WWE book a main event level match between two top-tier performers rather than teasing it for 6 months. LA Knight promo delivers. Despite some questionable booking, the WWE Universe's love for LA Knight hasn't decreased, and LA showed fans, and hopefully management, how much he can excite a crowd. Although Knight later took a major drubbing from Bronson Reed and Braun Breaker, his promo was electric and set things up for a run on Raw should WWE move him there to let him battle Seth Rollins. Randy Orton will stop at nothing. Randy Orton made it clear that nothing will stop him from getting his 15th world title, which means this year's King of the Ring finals should be wilder than last year's match. Orton is already unhinged following his feud with Kevin Owens, and the Viper's quest for more title gold means a heel turn is inevitable, which should lead to some killer, or should we say legend killer, matches. Jimmy Uso, Jacob Fatu tease. Are fans about to see Jimmy Uso and Jacob Fatu form an alliance? Having Jimmy Uso run in to lend a helping hand to his cousin was intriguing, as was the stare down between the two afterward, and it's just what Jimmy needs after months of lingering in Jay's shadow. While Jimmy Uso may not be cut out for a singles career, he should be doing more than getting beat up by Gunther or Solo Sikoa weekly. Fantastic build for Night of Champions. Night of Champions is shaping up to be a great show, at least on paper, and WWE did a fantastic job motivating fans to tune in. WWE always treats its Saudi Super shows as a major event, but the build-up isn't always there. Not so tonight, as more matches were added, and heat was added to existing feuds. The bad. What took so long? John Cena's pipe bomb was a generational promo that fired up the fans and hit hard. So what took so long? It's been 4 months since Cena's heel turn at Elimination Chamber, and this was the first time we've seen the 17-time world champion show the fire you'd expect from someone who turned his back on the fans after the 20-plus years as a babyface. Someone needs to ask creative why it didn't have a promo like this right from the start. Aleister Black already on back burner. Aleister Black has been getting TV time, but every week his role seems to diminish. Tonight featured the Dutch Destroyer confronting R-Truth about interfering in his match against Kit Wilson, effectively taking Wilson out before Black even got to the ring. Black looked like a neutered puppy trying to figure out what was going on, and he's a shadow of his former self from his previous WWE run. WWE has no idea how to use Black, unlike AEW, which at least gave him the House of Black and a chance to showcase his creativity. While Black was clearly unhappy in AEW, it's unclear why he has any reason to be happy in WWE other than working with his wife. Solo Sikoa program is so formulaic. Solo Sikoa's program continues to plot along, with the only flash being Solo's outrageous threads. You'd think WWE would have learned their lesson after 8 months of Solo's claim as the tribal chief, but apparently not. Someone in creative likes Solo, which is good for Sikoa, but not for WWE fans or wrestlers stuck working with him like JC Mateo. Tag team troubles. What happened to SmackDown's tag team division? The blue brand has carved out an identity for itself as a showcase for men's tag team wrestling, but fans looking for a tag match were in for a letdown. The closest thing fans got was the canceled match between Aleister Black and Pretty Deadly's Kit Wilson. The Street Profits were absent again, which is even worse when you think of how forgettable their current reign as tag team champions has become. The Downright Ugly. Nothing ugly, one of the better SmackDown episodes in some time, whether it was Queen and King of the Ring qualifiers or the R-Truth vs. John Cena confrontation. News: Cena crushes Punk. Topping today's news is the fallout from John Cena's biting promo on CM Punk on SmackDown, including some post-show edits and speculation Cena sent a hidden message to AEW. WWE deletes McMahon mention. SmackDown hyped CM Punk vs. John Cena at Night of Champions hard, including a hype video showcasing CM Punk's legendary 2011 pipe bomb promo. To fans' surprise, the segment contained the line where Punk told Cena, "There's one thing you're better at than I am, John, and that's kissing," originally Vince McMahon's name's ass. The line was edited out in subsequent rebroadcasts, but the fact it made it on air is intriguing as WWE goes out of its way to avoid any mention of Vince McMahon. John Cena's hidden message. John Cena's epic promo on CM Punk is the talk of the wrestling world, and now one fan is suggesting Cena sent a coded message to AEW while he mocked a fallen Punk. Ex-user Emil Nate posted, "I'm probably reaching here, but the names Cena mentioned in that promo were low-key Easter eggs to something else. Claudio Castagnoli has the same initials with, you guessed it, Colt Cabana, Nick Nemeth and Matt Cardona. Nick and Matt? Sounds familiar? Yeah, that's the Young Bucks." There could be something to Cena's comments, as fans have seen WWE use Easter eggs before. Do you think there's something to this claim about code, or is it a reach? Let us know in the comments below. Taker talks working in creative. Could The Undertaker join WWE's creative team? During an interview with WrestleStar's Andrew Ravens, Taker talked about the challenges of working in creative and why he's reluctant to get involved. "Yeah, I've always had kind of an interest. It's just a matter of making it work with my schedule and the other things I have going on, because the ask for something like that is really big, and I would have to be 100% committed to be a part of that, right? I mean, you have to be involved in all these creative meetings and all this other stuff." Given Undertaker's decades of experience in the ring, you'd think he'd be an asset to any wrestling promotion. While that's not always the case, WWE would be foolish not to give him a chance. However, can it happen? The Phenom added, "If we could figure out a way to make that happen, obviously, being in Texas, I would definitely entertain it, and I'll always, if there's something that I could do to make our product better, help talent, then I'm on board for that." Should WWE find a way to bring The Undertaker into creative? Divas duo reuniting at Evolution? WWE's Evolution PLE is a few weeks off, but fans could see a former Divas era team return. During a chat with WrestleStar's Andrew Ravens, Michelle McCool talked about appearing at Evolution. "I always say I'm just a phone call away. I've actually been in the ring a little bit, feeling pretty good. If they ask, I'll be there." The Hall of Famer added that she's interested in teaming up with Layla again. "In fact, I would love a Laycool reunion. I think Layla's finally kind of getting back into the scene. But look, I'm always down to fight. I'm always ready. I have not been called, but I would love to do anything that they ask me to do." Which WWE legends would you like to see at Evolution? Do you think WWE needs to be cautious not to overshadow its current roster with too many superstars from the past? Former WWE superstar injured at NXT. Bad news for current TNA talent Elijah, aka former WWE superstar Elias, as Fightful Select reports Elijah sustained a triceps tear on this week's episode of NXT. We're told that the spot happened when he came off the top rope and did double knees to the chest. When he broke his landing with his arms, a tear was sustained. The report adds that Elijah has already had surgery. No word on an expected recovery timetable. Wrestlelamia sends its best to Elijah for a fast and full recovery. Former WWE superstar appears in TNA. Big news concerning former WWE superstar Cedric Alexander, as Cultaholic's Andrew Kelly reports that Alexander appeared at a recent Impact taping, saving wrestler John Skyler from a beatdown from Mustafa Ali. No word on whether Alexander has signed a contract. There were rumors he might rejoin his Hurt Business teammates Shelton Benjamin, MVP, and Bobby Lashley in AEW. What's next for the WWE Women's Tag Team Championship? Are the WWE Women's Tag Team Championships cursed? That's a question fans will continue asking following the latest champion, in this case Liv Morgan, to go down with an injury. Nonetheless, fans want to know what WWE intends to do with the belts. While WWE could run a tournament to crown new champions, PW Insider reports there are no plans to vacate the titles. Now fans are eager to see who will take Liv Morgan's place, with some fans feeling this is an ideal opportunity for Roxanne Perez to step into Morgan's role and follow through with her plan on worming her way into the Judgment Day. Matt Cardona down for a John Cena match? Last but not least, Matt Cardona, aka former WWE superstar Zack Ryder, is responding to John Cena calling him out on SmackDown, with Cardona hinting he's very much interested in one last match with Cena. Cardona tweeted, "Hey, at John Cena." Matt also took to Instagram, with Ringside News' Subhajit Mukherjee noting Cardona also followed it up with an Instagram post where he uploaded a photo of John Cena wearing Zack Ryder's sunglasses and a headband. The line to get a match with John Cena is longer than ever, and with Cena vowing he's leaving at the end of 2025, Matt may be out of luck. Well, guys, there you have it. WrestleLamia's look at the 20th June edition of SmackDown, including the good, the bad, and the downright ugly, and the wildest news stories and rumors you need to know in wrestling. Be sure to leave your comments, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel, follow us on Instagram and Twitter, and I'll see you next time for some more wrestling content.